Hey there! So I'm really excited this week to use this Peppermint kit by Hello Petite paper. I did use one of her kits for the monthly view in November. This is the first time I'll be using one of her weekly kits. So I think this is really cute. Here's just a little overview of the kit. I love this box here that says Joy because my last name is Joy. So yeah, I am really excited to use this, and I think I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. But first, I think the first thing I want to do is take two of these little flags and put them up in the corners. So let's see, maybe I'll do this blue one and the red one on the other side. So today while I'm filming this, it is Thursday, the 1st of December. And, is that right? Yeah, it is. So, I'm doing this a little bit early because I want to make sure that I get this up on Sunday rather than Monday. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with the headers. So I love the way that she does this where they kind of coordinate. So there's one of each of the headers with each background. So I think I'll just kind of match them for the whole day. And in that case, I think I'll just go ahead and put in all the headers over. Okay, so I've got all those headers in. I will say that a couple of them were not cut quite all the way through. You can see here that I had some trouble pulling this one up. And it was because a little chunk of these two headers were not quite cut all the way through. So that's fine, it wasn't like a big deal. And they look perfectly fine in the planner. Okay, so I think next I will do the sidebar. That tends to be what I do after putting in the headers. So I think it makes sense for me to put this box that says Joy in the upper corner here. And as I said before, anything that says Joy really makes me happy because that is my last name. In spite of my best efforts, my husband did not take my last name when we got married. I kind of kid. I mean, we both thought it would be nice to have the same last name, but we're both very attached to our last names. And it was a conversation that we had, whether we would both hyphenate or what. It was never a question that one of us would take the other person's last name. I'm joking about that. Because I was never going to take my last name, and I was never going to consider taking his last name, and therefore I would never expect him to consider taking mine. Anyway, so I'm going to use some washi. Let's see. I think I want to use something kind of patterned. There are only a few sidebar headers here, but I think I'll use the this week and maybe the personal. I'm going to have kind of a lot going on this week because my mother-in-law is going to be in town visiting. And I'll be honest, that is not the easiest relationship. Okay, I think that sidebar looks cute. It's a little bit different than what I usually do because I didn't layer the headers over the washi, but I really like the way that it came out. So yeah. I think the natural next step is for me to go ahead and start putting in the checklist. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But I think unlike my typical spreads or plan with me videos, I think I'm really going to genuinely do this day by day. Okay, so Monday I'm going to an event that evening. So I'll use one of these glitter edge labels here because I think they're really pretty. I think I'll use one of these tan ones just for some contrast. So I'll put that kind of near the bottom of the day. I don't have any kind of like clock or anything like that, so maybe I'll use one of these asterisks here to signify that there's like an event going on. Like that. Okay, and then I'll just put in a half box someplace above that. I'll use one of these blue ones with the like trees on it. I like the way that she does her half boxes, and I also, it's a little bit unusual because this paper is very thin and papery. You know, like feels like texture-wise, it kind of feels the same as the Erin Condren paper. But I really kind of like it. I find it really easy to work with. It's very thin, as you can probably see. Like the paper itself and the backing are really thin. Okay, so let's see. What can I put on this day? I think I'll bring in one of these Fox and Pip Anna stickers. Kind of put her like layered over both of these because I'll probably need to run some errands that day and then I have that event. So maybe I'll put this kind of above there like this. And I'm going to go ahead and put in the bottom washi so that I can put down my holiday countdowns as well. So I did purchase 2 different sets of Christmas countdown stickers from Simply Watercolor Co. As you can see, last week I used these silver ones, and I think they're really pretty. But since this kit has this like gold glitter accent, I figured I would use the gold foil. So I'm on the 20th day of Christmas. So I think if I put in this thin washi, I should be able to put the labels across the bottom as well. So let's see how that goes. I think that's pretty straight, or at least pretty close to straight. So I'll just pull in a Clever Gal Crafts gold foil heart and put that over the edge. One of these red ones probably, but first I'm going to go ahead and put down the 20 days until Christmas sticker. I love the way that looks. Okay, cool. So then I'll put in one of these red hearts here just to kind of cover up that little edge of the lines there. I think that looks cute. Okay, so next up is the full box. So, I don't know. I'm trying to think of what I want to save for the weekend because I won't want to have 2 of these next to each other. I think I'll go ahead and put in this one for this day. Okay, so for Tuesday, I'm kind of trying to do a contrasting color to go underneath those. So I think I'll just take one of these tan ones here. So I know that I will want to have a label in here just to mark any kind of errand that needs to be run, and then a full box, or half box I mean. So for a half box, let's see. I think I'll go with one of these reddish ones here. I'll put that in the lower half of the day, of the box, I mean. So to go with this half box here, I'm definitely going to want to put in one of my favorite Fox and Pip Must Dust stickers. I use these all the time. They somehow make cleaning a little bit more manageable, or palatable, I guess. I don't know. They make me feel a little bit better about the fact that I have to clean, is what I'm trying to say. So then I will, let's see, put in one of these, one of the more red ones, I feel like. Maybe this one here. Or I'll do this one here. It's always hard when when the box has a lighter colored edge, because it's much more obvious when things aren't lined up perfectly, but I honestly don't think that I'll be able to get it any straighter than that. I'm thinking that I might have put the header in a little bit crookedly. So whatever, it's not a big deal. Okay, so then I need the 19 Days Until Christmas sticker. I think those just look so cute with this kit. Okay, so that's not perfectly aligned, but I want to be very, very careful since this is a foil sticker not to bend it at all. Okay, so Wednesday. That's going to be a really kind of busy and exhausting day as far as I am concerned. So I'm going to I think I'll probably cut this in half. So yeah, I'm not going to have a lot of time to do a lot of stuff that day. Or rather, I guess I kind of want to have time to decompress that morning to prepare emotionally to be having someone in my house for the whole week. I definitely want to make sure I have time to sit down and relax and read that morning, so I'm going to put in one of my Fox and Pip custom stickers. Obviously these were designed for me, and so I really, really, really love them, but also I just think they're inherently lovable. I think that's really cute, and I also like the blue often matches very well with the with kits that I use. So yeah. So that evening is going to be kind of a weird one, because my husband and I are going to have to drive to Boston to pick up his mom, because she's flying into Boston. We live in Providence, if you don't know that, and it's expensive to fly into the airport here in Rhode Island. So his mother is flying into Boston, and we'll have to go drive an hour to pick her up. So I'm going to put in one of these movie theater date stickers here from Fox and Pip. Because my husband and I are going to have to drive to Boston, and in order to kill some time so we don't have to drive there super late, we're going to go see a movie before we pick up his mom at the airport. And then after we go see a movie, his mother's getting into the airport around midnight, which is technically Thursday, but it's gonna feel like it's still Wednesday for us, I think. So I'll put in one of these labels here. Let's see what color would look good. I think one of those bright red ones. And I'll use one of the little car icons. I think I saw a car icon, yeah. So the first half of the week is very straightforward because I know exactly what I have to do. The second half of the week is going to be a little bit more up in the air. My husband is taking Thursday and Friday off, as well as the beginning of the following week. So things are not going to be our typical. I'll definitely have a few things going on, like to-do stuff wise, but we're going to be going out to eat and things like that. And I'm sure my mother-in-law will want to go shopping because that's one of her favorite things to do. She does not live in the United States, so when she's here, it's really a fun vacation for her, so I'm going to go ahead and put in that bottom washi first. I did a pretty good job getting that more or less straight. I'm just going to go ahead and pop in the rest of these countdown stickers. So as I was saying before, the second half of this week is going to be a little bit more up in the air. I don't know exactly what's going to be going on when. And I'm also not going to have quite as many to-dos as I typically do. So I know I'm going to want to put in, maybe I'll put in a to-do list on Thursday and one on Sunday to kind of cover the whole second half of the week. So I'll put in one of these deep blue ones on Thursday. And one of the bright red ones on Sunday. And then I'll get back to doing this on a day-by-day kind of basis. So I only have 5 more half boxes, so I want to make sure that I don't use too many of them on these days, because I'm probably going to need to fill up some space with these here. So I'm not going to put one on Thursday. So instead I'll use some labels. Okay, I think I'm going to use a nice bright red one. Again, I don't really know specifically what is going to be going on these days, but I know that we'll be busy. We might go shopping. We might be going out to dinner. So, but it's not decided yet. Nothing is like permanently decided for the week. So then I'll pull in another one of these glittery ones here. Maybe one of these tan ones. And I also have a couple more of these flags, so I'll put one of these in here and maybe layer a Fox and Pip sticker over it. Let's see what I've got. I do have a very, very big stack of Fox and Pip stickers. Like very thick stack. So I don't know. You know, maybe I'll just put in one of these. I think this is called the Mom Life sticker, and I'm not a mom, but I do appreciate hot beverages and messy buns and Target. So I don't know that we'll go to Target, but we'll definitely be out and about. So I think that kind of works. I'll just put that on the edge of the page, like that, with a die. The flag's a little bit crooked, but it looks kind of jaunty and fun, so I'm okay with that. And then I'm gonna put in one of these Clever Gal Crafts hearts. On Friday, I'm not going to use a checklist, so I'm going to go ahead and put down probably a couple of these half boxes. I'll put one sideways up there because I think on Friday and Saturday we'll probably have things that take up big chunks of the day. So let's see. I really love the knit sweater kind of theme of this kit. I'm going to use one of these Fox and Pip stickers here. I cannot quite remember the name of this sticker, but I will list it down below. She's reformatting her sheets to, I'm going to move that around a little bit actually. And I'm going to put another heart sticker down here just to kind of jazz this up a little bit more. Okay, so Saturday, again, I really don't know specifically what's going to be going on because my husband and I are both taking the week off from doing any kind of work. So first I'm going to go ahead and put in these final 2 full boxes so that I can put in the weekend banner. Okay, so for Saturday, to stagger things a little bit, I'm going to put a vertical half box over here. And then up top, I will put another half box and the label. And once again, this is a totally open day. I don't know what's going on exactly. I did have a little checklist at one point of things that we wanted to do while my mother-in-law was here, but I don't know where it is. So we'll probably go to, we'll go out to dinner a couple times. She'll want to go shopping a lot, so we'll go with her to the mall, and we'll go to Boston at some point for her to shop. We'll go to IKEA because she loves IKEA. She'll probably want to go to like West Elm or whatever to do some knick-knack and furniture shopping. And I might have said we'll go to museums. I don't know. So it's all up in the air, but I'm sure it will be an interesting kind of different week for us because we don't usually do a lot of shopping and stuff. So I'm going to take a Fox and Pip girl of some kind to put on Saturday. And I'm feeling Saturday will almost definitely be a shopping day. So for that, I'm going to use one of these adorable Fox and Pip Janelle girls. I think that is one of the cutest, most versatile stickers in Amanda's shop. And I really do get a lot of use out of them. Really cute. And what else? I think maybe I'll pull in some of this deco now. And I kind of want to put one of these this hot chocolate sticker here, maybe on Saturday, just to kind of jazz it up a little bit. So for Sunday, I think that might be a good day for my husband and his mom to go out to breakfast together, or brunch or whatever, and for me to stay in. because they will definitely want to spend some time alone together without me around. So I'll put one of these half boxes up here. With one of these cozy girls here from Fox and Pip. I'll stay home and read and have some tea. Catch up on videos or whatever I want to do. And then I'm going to go ahead and just use another one of these labels. I guess maybe this red one here. I really love this kit. This has been so much fun to work with. And I'm happy that I do have another one of her kits that I'm saving currently for fall. If you saw my November monthly spread, it's the kit that the weekly kit that coordinates with that one. So I do still have some deco and some icons and stuff that I could scatter through, and I think I'm gonna put this heart banner here on Wednesday because that's the day that my mother-in-law is arriving. So just to kind of mark that it's a special big day kind of thing. This will be her first time visiting us in Providence. She visited us once or twice in Boston, and I think twice when we were living in New York City. I really like the way that this spread has turned out. I think this looks really pretty. So let's see if I can put in some more of this deco here. I think maybe I'll put this little peppermint candy here to kind of jazz up that full box up there. What else? I'll sprinkle this in someplace. Maybe like that. And I got snowflakes to put in, so I think I'll just kind of put those up along the top. I think that looks really pretty. So I guess that's kind of it for stickers. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start filling in some stuff. I apologize if you hear our heater. It makes occasional weird noises. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start filling in the stuff that I know for sure is going on this week. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a stressful and weird, busy week for me in a different way than usual. But I do feel a bit more at peace now that I have laid out my plans like this, and I really love the way that this spread came out. I really like Hello Petite paper in general, and this kit really made me very happy. I think it looks really, really pretty all together. I just love the sweater theme. I love that it says joy up there. It just makes me really happy to look at this. So anyway, I hope that you had a good week this past week and that you will have a good week this coming week. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed watching this, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye!